My name is Lindsiann, and I'm going to be a freshman at college this fall. But because of COVID, my parents want me to stay home for the year. I know. There are much bigger issues that people are going through besides not being able to live in a sweaty dorm with hundreds of other teens and get the quote-unquote college experience that apparently is a very integral part of American culture, but from the movies I heard is pretty sucky and just feel like a lost particle floating in a sea of loneliness. I had pretty big FOMO, but then I remembered what someone famously once said.
When life hands you some sour, disgusting, putrid, sewage lemons, you have to make lemonade.
So my version of lemonade was to spend a lot of money on a room makeover. Let's take a look at what we're starting with. This room is my office space, but I never actually had the chance to decorate it. It's constantly messy, the room barely has any natural light, and honestly, the vibes just aren't there. I want to transform this room into like a modern, chic office and studio space where I can work, film YouTube videos, and of course, take aesthetic Instagrams because what else could a girl want?
I am determined to make this room the most aesthetic thing ever. It's gonna be over 1,000 Pinterest boards, 100,000 Pinterest boards. All of these like 10-year-old girls are gonna wish that they had a study room like mine. Obviously, that's my goal every single day.
Khalifa Kush, outer space, Voltron. Pronounceable means like Bowman.
Clearly, my bookshelf is a complete mess. It is filled with books I haven't read since middle school, SAT practice tests, and just like a whole lot of other shit.
Won't be needing these anymore. I'm so glad I can freaking just throw them out. I found my fake Yeezys. I was so stupid. I bought these when I was like 12. I thought they were real. Like, I was like, oh, this Instagram ad that popped up. Yeezys are only $100? Oh my god, I should definitely buy them. And I did. And they're so fake and I still have them. As you can tell, I was definitely a hype beast.
So my goal for this bookshelf was to turn it into a more aesthetic storage space rather than actual shelves that contain books. So I decided just to purge all my books, all my crap, and just put it in the basement.
Standing on my key, rapping stuck in the side just to avoid the heat. I make more than you make in a year, but we going green. With the exception of sparking, standing on my key, rapping stuck in the side.
So I'm not really sure why there was a pole in the bookshelf. I think it might have been a closet or something, but me being hashtag the swollest person on earth, or just removed it, and I was actually so surprised because this pole was literally so heavy. But you know, what can I say? I am just hashtag fit, hashtag swole, hashtag student athlete gang. JK, I'm literally like a noodle. Our biggest problem was the storage because I had like a lot of shelves before and I didn't really know what to do with the things. So at first I just tried to clean as much of everything as I could out and just like throw stuff away, just try to organize it better because I really didn't want these like ugly IKEA shelves just like hanging around in my bookshelf. So I decided to try to make like a cute little corner for like office supplies and put like staples, pencils in cute containers. After that, I needed a place to store like my boxes and just like storage for Depop and stuff and just for shipping in general. So I decided to hang up this grid in the back of my bookshelf and it fit perfectly. Like this was actually destiny. It was like such a perfect fit and it honestly just worked out so well. It's so cute. It's just a little organized corner. And after some mild decorating and just, you know, a sprinkle of spice here and there, this is what we have.
Meant to with sobriety, but I'm a pack of bombs. Khalifa Kush, outer space, Voltron. Pronounceable means like bone mines. The ladies like my eyes and my jawlines. I cannot complain, got them acting like they all mine. Top floors, skylines. Ballin' hard like the prime times. Hustlers, yeah, we bona fides. If I shoot shots, I'ma send across the goal lines. Felt good to see you crawling again after you.
Okay, I think that I'm gonna move my mirror now. I have a really big mirror downstairs in the basement, which my dad and I just took off the wall, and I'm thinking of hanging it in my room. It's like huge. It's like a full length mirror. So it's just like a piece of glass or something, like I don't even know. But I'm thinking of putting it here. Like I'm gonna get rid of all these pictures, get rid of this bookshelf and just put like the mirror here. And I think it'll be like really cute if I like hang some like macrame plants over here. Should I put it like here? But I think it looks kind of weird if it's just like on like one side of the wall, you know? I think if it's just like there, it'll be better.
So this was originally my like little sewing corner where I just had my sewing machine, but I honestly never used it, and I wanted to see what it would look like if I put the mirror there, so I decided to just move it out of my room as well. After my dad and I finally brought the mirror up after multiple struggles and casualties, I really didn't know which wall I wanted to put it at, so we basically just like kept changing walls to see which one looked good, but we ended up deciding on the wall originally where it was at. I think placing it on this wall just really opens up the room more, whereas like the other wall, it was just like more closed off and like the lighting wasn't as good, so we just did this wall.
Settling in.
Hello, what are you doing?
要你买东西呢，然后给你录了。
Say hi.
Hello.
This is Steve, my dad. Okay, so it is currently like 11 p.m. but I just want to do it tonight. The background of this wall is that I want it to be like, I always think that like the Home Depot or like Lowe's or whatever, whenever you like look for paint, the paint samples are so pretty. So I want to try to do a gradient, and I picked green. So I literally just went to Home Depot and just like took like one of each paint sample, and I tried to arrange on my floor. It's really hard getting the gradient right. I'm not sure if I got it right, but you know, it's gonna be tape, so I can always just like tape it back on, tape it back off. The hardest thing is gonna be making it like exactly straight, just so it looks like a square. But yeah, so I'm planning on putting all these paint on my wall so it can be like a pretty little like mural thing, you know? This is definitely an experiment. I don't know if it actually look good, but fingers crossed.
So I wanted this like little paint sample wall to be a square, so I just measured 34 by 34 inches on the wall, trying to make my line straight because I literally cannot draw a straight line. And then after that is really just like the hard part of trying to place each and every individual paint sample on the wall and making sure that it's like aligned and symmetrical. It honestly took a really long time, but you know what? I think it's worth it at the end.
Say it from the heart. From the heart. Wrinkles and grays, don't be alarmed, because beautiful signs of our story so far, so far. Both called it from the beginning. We called it, we called it. We knew that there. If you're heading for the coast, hearing voices up ahead you, who am I to let you go? You're a wrecking ball. Can you kiss me slowly? We can turn the headlights off. All our friends and all their voices falling silent in the car. And do you remember?
I also wanted to put up a poster behind the clothing rack, so I used blogposters.com. I'll link it in the description box, but it's really easy. You just upload an image. I just found this off Pinterest, and it prints out like the poster for you, because you know I'm not gonna spend like $20 on an art print. So I just made sure to cut all the borders and just taped it on my wall.
Watching you go, head in the glass, falling in the windows, and you're never gonna come back. Not much for you here. You're never gonna come back. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
So I also bought lights, so here are those clips.
So honestly, like, these are pretty underwhelming. I thought that they would be like a lot brighter. Like, I was planning on just putting like 2 here, but like you can't really see the light, you know? I'll just try putting it on and see what happens. Kind of cool. Definitely, like, I can change the colors. Ready for some light show? Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. What really bothers me is that edge. That one isn't stuck. It's like poking out a little bit and I can't remove it. So I managed to rip off this end bulb, but I also ripped off the ceiling with it, so that's fun. Life's going great right now.
Now you're heading for the show.
It looks so good. Oh my god. Say hi.
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before.
We're just gonna have a chat with our friend Nemo here. So I want to do something with this blank wall. I want to put like posters on it, so like the vibe for this wall is like European architect, you know? So my mom and my grandma bought 2 of these like huge like Disney posters at an estate sale before, and I'm gonna take out the posters and just use like the frame because, you know, Nemo just doesn't really fit our aesthetic right now. I bought some posters from Michael's the other day, and we're gonna do a little arts and crafts session and just try to draw us some modern art posters, because like, what's the point of buying like a $20 art print when you can just make it yourself, right? If it's just like a couple of lines, it's not that hard, right? So I like printed out the art print that I want, and just like the same method how I printed out the New York poster. So here's my setup. I have a lamp at the bottom of my table because it's a glass table, so see-through, to like illuminate the lines, and I just put the thing I'm tracing underneath the poster board, and you see like the lines, and I can just like trace it now, so it'll be a lot easier. So hopefully this will work. I will get back to you in like an hour.
to learn how to talk to a lady? Ask your mum.
I look like a bald monk, but we're gonna ignore that. So here is today's dilemma. My gallery wall or poster wall, the wall, whatever you want to call it, just doesn't look right. Like, I really like the black drawing, but it just doesn't fit in with like the theme of like, I don't really know what the theme is, but it just like doesn't fit, you know? I just think it's too dark. So I'm trying to find like a cooler poster to replace that, but I am struggling.
She started hating, I've been waking up too early. I miss our crazy hazes in the middle of the night. Watch the stars from different places, and the phases we call love won't ever start to change. But do you ever wake up feeling like everything is strange? We should buy a one-way ticket and board onto a plane and fly it straight into a black hole somewhere out in outer space, girl. Baby, it's you.
So we are in a bit of a pickle. I'm not really sure what to do with the wall. And my room's kind of a mess, but that's besides the point. So let me explain to you why we are in this big ginormous pickle. So I added like the green like vines on the sides, but it looks kind of gross, so I'm gonna take that off. But like, I don't know what else to do with that wall. Like, do I just put more pictures up? I want something like cool and unique. But also, the main pickle part is this mirror, hello, isn't straight. It is slightly crooked, and that's bothering me literally so much. And I can't change it because the last time I tried ripping off like these like adhesive thingies in the back, I literally like ripped off my ceiling. So we are not gonna do that, but we're just having to deal with this. Do you like see how it's not like straight? It's like, oh my god, it's literally bothering me so much. It's fine, we'll just eat this pickle. But yeah, I'm just gonna take this off because it kind of looks gross.
We call love won't ever start to change. But do you ever wake up feeling like everything is strange? We should buy a one-way ticket and board onto a plane and fly it straight into a black hole somewhere out in outer space. When she calls,
This is a huge box. What the heck?
There's a knock on the door. It's like it cannot be. But then they say it's for you. It's like it cannot be. It's like 7 a.m. Damn, what can it be?
Okay, this is like huge, and it's plastic, and it's literally the worst quality ever, but it was like $40. One of the worst purchases in my life. Would not recommend. It looks like a bucket. Hey AD, it's Lindsiann. Welcome to my home. Hey MTV, welcome to my crib. Hey Vogue, welcome to my home for 73 questions.
Body on my mind, it's working overtime. I know I said we'd only do this once, but you gave me that good thing. Got a girl addicted, got me second guessing what I want. Got me reaching for my phone, yeah, when the lights out. Obsessing if I'm running through your window, cause you're doing cardio around. Can't stop my fingers as they type out Are you up? I know that it's late, but I just wanna say, are you up? I just gotta know, yeah, if you're coming over. Tell me, are you? Tell me, are you up? Tell me, are you? We don't have to make it complicated. I'm down to chill and see how this thing goes. Let's just keep it easy, talking with our bodies. I like the way that conversation